morning, guys. I am not as tired today, even though it doesn't look like that right now, but that's just because of blood sugar stuff. But yeah, I slept for, I guess, like I said, I was really tired yesterday. I went to bed at 10:30, fell asleep almost instantly, which like never happens. Even when I go to bed at a normal time, for me, 10:30 is early. Even if I go to bed at like 11 or 12, 1, normally like 12 or 1 is normally when I go to bed. It takes me a while to fall asleep. I fell asleep like instantaneously, and then I proceeded to sleep for 12 hours. So I guess I was tired, but that rest helped a lot. I am not nearly as tired today. I'm just waiting for my sugar to go back up. It's been so much better lately. Like sometimes I'll go a couple of days without any lows, and then I'll have this like time periods where it's like not better. Last night it went low. This morning it went to 46, which is lower than it's gone in a long time. But I just never know anymore because, I mean, it's kind of a good thing, but I never know anymore because before, I knew what would drop me. I knew when it would happen, and I knew kind of like what to expect. And now it's like, I don't know. Am I going to drop today or am I not? And I much prefer the not days. But, yeah. I also do need to call my pharmacy tomorrow because they left out one of my medications when they shipped. So I actually tried to call them today, and I was like, oh yeah, it's Sunday. I can't do that. Actually, if everything had been as it was originally supposed to, I would have already been in Florida, which I'm really glad that I didn't fly this morning with being so tired because I would have had to get up at like 3 something. So yeah, I'm thankful for the couple extra days of rest. And yeah, so it's like 2 o'clock now. Not really sure what I'm going to do for the day, besides go to the horses later. It's going to be 90 today. It's like, really, it's been so nice in the 70s and low 80s, and today it's going to be 90, so I'll probably go at 6 because it's going to be too hot to go before then. I went at 5:30 yesterday, so, yeah. But guys, I did finally, I was able to pet Maddie last night. I didn't vlog at the barn. She was sniffing me, and so I just gently reached my hand up, and she let me pet her face and her shoulder. She like flinched a little bit, but she let me pet her, so that was a major accomplishment. I haven't been able to pet her yet. And then there's, Biscuit, who's like a dog, but yeah, it was very nice to be able to pet Maddie. And Biscuit was investigating a little cat. I got the cutest picture of her. It's on my Instagram, which if you want to see it, it's CF Equestrian 19. But yeah, so that was really cute, and I just hung out with Blondie and the others and just kind of enjoyed the evening. But so I'm looking forward to that again tonight. Yeah, I don't know why I keep thinking it's Monday, but anyway, so just taking it easy, waiting for my sugar to do its thing. And I have decided when I'm at home, I have like juice that I drink if it's available, but I also always keep glucose tablets on hand, and I have decided what I'm going to call them now. They're not glucose tablets, they're dessert, because it always drops after eating, so it's dessert. But anyway, so just gonna hang out, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, so sugar's back up to 88, and I feel so much better. I was just thinking about this morning how much this year has changed everything. It's so crazy. Like, I've talked about it before, I'm sure, but it's been such weirdness. Like, I feel like this year has changed me as a person, and I thought last year did that, but I don't know. Last year holds nothing compared to this year. I was just thinking about that because it's almost October. Like 2021 is flying by, but the beginning of this year, I learned how to take care of a baby because I watched Mason for January to April, and middle of January to beginning of April, and it doesn't seem like, looking back, that it was actually that long of a span of time, but it was about 3 months. And I learned how to take care of baby. I got the blood sugar stuff, the reactive hypoglycemia diagnosis, which was really difficult for me to accept at first. And now it's more routine, I guess. The lows don't really bother me that much. In a sense of like, I know how to handle it. Not in a sense of like, oh, I feel wonderful when I'm walking around and my sugar's at 46, but more of just like, I know how to handle it and I know how to take care of it now. Let me get my pop socket out because this was getting uncomfortable. I I'm very thankful that I learned and was able to get the Dexcom in June, which made it so much easier than trying to manage it with just finger sticks from April to June. And, I'm still fighting with that to get a supply company, but we're working on that. But I'm just thankful that that's something I learned. That's something I kind of had to overcome was, one, learning that, this is probably going to be, if not for the rest of my life, most likely, then at least for a long time. And it's just something I'm going to have to adapt to, which took me a while. I went through an almost in a way of a grieving process with dealing with what I lost and what I now had, but now it's life, It's amazing how quickly April to almost October, I guess it's not super quickly, but I would say April to, by like the end of May, it was just my life. It was just there, and it's weird to think back to me that was able to do everything without the blood sugar stuff, but, and then, there's the obvious stuff of losing Panda, which I can say that I'm still not 100% over, and I don't think I will be for a while. I don't know, there was something very, very special about that dog, and actually in the backyard here, we have a little, because this is where Panda was born, we have a little dog house back there that we used to have a dog run that the dogs would be able to be let loose in because the yard isn't fenced, so that's where we would let them loose to potty and stuff. And there's a dog house on that dog run, and Panda's name is etched on it. I painted it on there years and years ago, like probably when he was like a year old, so like 7 years ago. And I don't know, I think there will always be a little bit of a hole with missing him, but that's gotten better in this, and there is the acknowledgement that for the rest of my life I'm going to have to carry around those traumatic memories of his final hours, but there's also the acknowledgement that for the rest of my life I'm going to be able to carry around those amazing memories of 8 years, which can definitely outweigh 6 hours. I did foster Dobby for a week, but we ended up ultimately returning him to the shelter, and that's when I realized that even though I don't regret that time, like I liked Dobby, and he wasn't, he had to have, he was scared and he had work to be done, but he wasn't a bad dog, and I don't regret that week. But that's kind of when we returned him to the shelter, that's kind of when I realized that I'm not ready for another dog, and I don't know when I will be. But in that same sense, that's when I ended up with Bolt, because a fish is very, very different from a dog, and I can look at Bolt and not have any thoughts of Panda because it's completely different, and I'm really, really happy with Bolt. And I didn't think it was possible to miss a fish, but I do miss him when I'm here, and he's my first betta fish, so that's been really fun. So that's something else new, that this year I have my first betta fish, and first time I've been able to interact with baby horses. That's been incredible. And I started up puzzling and everything, but I just feel, and I got the diagnosis of PMDD, which is both a blessing and a curse because I don't like it, but I'm working on treating it. I started the birth control, and it's just like this whole year just kind of feels like it's been this up and down wave of craziness. It has been one of the most insane years, and it's not over yet, but I learned that I'm going to be an aunt again because my sister is having another little baby, and it's just been this year has definitely changed me as a person, and I'm not sure if that's for better or worse, but um, this year has given me some of my highest highs and some of my lowest lows. And I think, I thought 2020 was super hard mentally, and it was, but 2021 took me to unspeakable, terrible places, but it also took me to amazing ones. And so I don't know. I think I look back on this year, at least now, with a clearer mind of, well, one, what the heck, but two, I think it gave me some very valuable lessons. And so I don't know, we're getting close to that time of the year where you start reflecting on it. And I don't know what to say about 2021, but I just know that it's so much different than a year ago. And that's, you look back over the last year and it's just like, wow. That was a lot, but I'm just thankful for today. I'm thankful to be in the place that I am right now, and sunshine, fall, and a good day so far. And now it's time to see what we can do with this. We have, well, I might need to calibrate my Dexcom again because it's telling me I'm low and I know I'm not because I just checked. But anyway, yeah, I would say we have about half of it done. A little more than half, probably about half. Most of these black pieces have to be with this whale now because this whale is pretty much done, but, well, kind of. Anyway, see what we can done, but first let me deal with the Dexcom. Okay, this is where I'm stopping for now because I was getting a little bit irritated. But the whales are done, and I was working up here because this water is different color than like this water, but couldn't find these or those, but yeah. And I will try to get some horse footage for you guys on Monday and Tuesday because I know I haven't vlogged down there in a couple of days, but I'm going to end my vlog here because, for one, it's already 4 o'clock, which is crazy, but two, I have so much footage today that if I vlogged at the horses, you'd be getting like a 20-minute vlog. So I don't really feel like rendering that, which would take forever, and you probably don't want to watch 20 minutes. So I'm going to end it here. But yeah, just enjoying the day. So thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.